Hi, today let's read one sentence from Taoteqing chapter 9. It says, 持而盈之不如其已. In English, it says, stop filling your glass when it's full. So how do we relate this to the modern world? I would like to share my thoughts around 3 levels. One is on a personal level. So this simply means a reminder not to force things excessively. Sometimes we may set ourselves very lofty goals, which is admirable. But if those goals are too aggressive or unrealistic, we might end up hurting ourselves or facing setbacks. For example, in fitness building in the gym, if we blindly increase the weights without proper progression, we might hurt ourselves. So the message is, instead of clinging to the rigid ideas or forcing outcomes, it is better to act with a balance and practicality. And then we talk about a relationship level. When we deal our relation with others, this reminds us not to overexert ourselves in our interactions with others. We should not impose our enthusiasm or advice on someone without really understanding their needs. So it is important to approach others with awareness and moderation, knowing what it is appropriate to offer help and when to step back. We are not meant to play the role as a savior to others. And sometimes the best support is simply presence and patience. And third level is at organizational level. From an organizational perspective, this phrase can be seen as a warning sign against overcommitting to what is already full or maximized. When an organization is experiencing success with its current business model or product, what we might call the first curve, it's like a cup that is nearly full. If we keep pouring more water into it, we risk the overflow and diminishing returns. Instead, it is wiser to begin looking ahead, even while the first curve is thriving. This means actively seeking out the second or third curve, which is the future growth opportunities or innovations. In other words, while the current cup is almost full, we should start thinking about the next container. And this is how an organization can evolve sustainably and remain dynamic over time. Thank you for tuning in. Let's talk about some other phrases later on. Have a good day.